Hi, and welcome to my channel, Step by Step Wellness. I'm Jamie, and if you're just joining me, this month is all about hydration and sleep. However, next month is about nutrition. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing next month. The other thing is I'm going to start with, I'm just wondering if just how many people are doing this with me. And I ask that because I'm considering doing my videos a little differently starting next month. So I'm gonna if you're doing this with me, then it would be great if you could comment just to let me know that you're doing it with me. If you're just checking in on what I'm doing, that's fine too. But I would just like to know who's actually doing this, because I would like to do my videos, I think, a little more, I don't know, streamlined. I'm just gonna, the idea is I'm just gonna take clips from throughout the week and then just show you what I've been doing through the week and saying how I'm doing rather than explaining everything. Like for this video today, I'm just gonna be talking about things about sugar, my sugar addiction, what ketones are, what I'm going to be doing starting the first week in my nutrition month. So I'm trying to explain why I'm doing that. So if I'm not doing it, if you're not actually participating with me, and that's fine, but I could do less educational video, I'll say, and more just checking in. So anyway, I'm going to start with this one. So I have a sugar craving. I have a sugar addiction is really what it is. But I do have sugar cravings all the time. And I could easily eat a tub of ice cream and nothing's going to stop me. And then I might even want more. If I know that there's cinnamon buns here, I won't just eat one, I'll eat two. So why am I doing that? And what's happening with me in my body? So if I say you, or I'm really referring to myself, but it really happens to most people. I didn't get obese just from overeating. Actually, I don't eat a ton of food. It's really the sugar. And so what's happening with that? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. And so hopefully this part explains the next part. So I'm going to put it in the most basic terms as to how sugar works in the body and what the body does with the sugar. It's not to insult anybody's intelligence, it's just the basic way. And if you feel that I should have been more detailed or whatever, you can say, but I'm just going to put it out there. Okay, so basically when I eat sugar, and this is for anybody really, the blood sugar, the sugar goes into the bloodstream, and then your organ, the pancreas, gets the signal and produces insulin and basically tells it to get out there and clean up that sugar out of your blood system. And so what it has to do is it puts the sugar that's in your bloodstream into cells in your muscles and in your liver. And basically the idea is it's supposed to be stored for the day, because it's the energy that you need for the day. If you're eating excess sugar, then of course it has to put it somewhere else. So that's when it turns it into basically fat, and it puts it into the fat cells. And as you can see, it's been doing that for a few years for me, which is not really, well, anyway, I'll get into that. But anyway, so the idea is that's what has caused my obesity, this excess sugar that I'm eating. So what can happen is over time, when you're eating that amount of sugar, the idea is the pancreas will tell the insulin, get out there, and the insulin will put it into the muscle, into the liver, put the excess, turn it into fat, and put it into a fat cell. But over time, the cells will say, you know what, I'm not opening up. I'm not going to allow this. And so the insulin, you know, is not enough. So the pancreas has to produce more insulin to get that done, that job done, to get the sugar into the cell. And so it's exhausting to the pancreas and it requires more insulin. And so what's happening is basically a fight. And what that's called is insulin resistance. And so if you're on the verge of diabetes, or if you're in type 2 diabetes, that's probably what you're experiencing, where the cell will resist the insulin, the insulin's job of putting the sugar, storing it into there, or storing the fat into the cell. So anyway, getting back to that, so if you're type 2, you can change this through diet and exercise and possibly some oral medication. If you're type 1, basically it means that your pancreas is no longer working. It's exhausted, it stopped working, and you have to inject insulin into your system in order to, you know, take care of the sugar, which is not a good thing, obviously. I'm taking a serious look at my health. I'm not, as far as I know, I'm not diabetic, but I could easily go that way. I'm sure I'm probably sitting on the fence. And so this is something that I'm going to be doing, not just now or next month. This is a way I'm going to be moving forward with my health. And so I'm taking it very serious. However, next month, starting the first week, I kind of want to reset. I've looked into this, and I'm going to be doing a challenge for the first 3 days, and I'm going to put the link below. It's done by, or suggested, created by a doctor called Dr. Annette Bosworth, and she's known as Dr. Boz, it's her nickname. And so people in the past, there's this one woman, and I'll be putting her her channel, I'll link that as well. She's known as the Ketogenic Woman. She's done this, we'll call it a challenge, but she's been doing this challenge for like 90 days, which is for weight loss. But a lot of people will be doing this challenge for 10 days, I've seen around the net, and that's for weight loss. So what is the challenge? It's called a sardine challenge, and you might have heard of it, I don't know. But there's a lot of health benefits with sardines, and that's why I'm linking the video down below with Dr. Boz. She's going to, in that video, she does the 3-day challenge, and in other videos she does the 10-day challenge, but it's about resetting your sugar cravings and producing ketones. And what are ketones? But they're like energy molecules that are produced in the liver. And so when your blood sugar is low enough and your body needs that extra energy, and there's not enough sugar or energy that is produced by your body, your liver will produce ketones, and it's actually your brain that prefers ketones over sugar. So this ketone in your blood system, it doesn't spike any insulin or anything like that, and it provides energy to your body. It's a good thing. If you have too much ketones, though, if you're producing way too much, what can happen is your blood can essentially turn kind of acidic, and that's what we call ketoacidosis. And so that's not a good thing. So when somebody's doing this ketogenic diet, it's always recommended that they check their ketones, and you can do that because you pee out ketones after they're used up in your body. You just get you pee into a cup or whatever, and you can dipstick it with a little test strip, and it'll show you how much ketones you know are in your system. And also, if you're a diabetic, it would be recommended, obviously, to keep checking your blood sugar. I will not be doing the ketogenic diet. However, I'll be doing no sugar added. But for the first 3 days, I'm going to be doing something that the sardine challenge, that there's no sugar, it's sardines, to kind of reset my sugar craving and to produce possibly some ketones. And if I don't feel well, I'm just going to add food to my diet, regular healthy food. But I'm just putting it out there because I'm going to try this challenge. And so I didn't know if I'd like sardines or not. My husband and I had gotten some sardines. This is what we got, this kind. This is from the dollar store. This one says $2. This blue tab, this one is in spring water. And what we did was we just emptied out the water and we put a little bit of lemon juice and pepper, and actually I really enjoyed it. This one has, it says boneless, but it has the skin on. And if you eat the skin with the actual meat, it's not bad at all. I enjoyed it. It's similar to tuna. And I actually enjoyed it. So I'm going to definitely be having this beyond this challenge as part of my regular diet. And I hope you watch that video down below because there's so much benefit to eating sardines. It's unbelievable. So this one I seen this one. And this one's kippered, and I wasn't sure what that meant, but looking at the ingredients, it is smoked. Actually, I should put my glasses on. It makes it easier for my eyes. It has sodium phosphate in it, which I don't think is healthy. Natural smoke. Yeah, sardines, salt. There's salt in this as well. There's naturally salt in the fish, but added. So I think there's sugar in this one too. Yeah, this one doesn't have sugar. It has flavorings. But anyway, I don't think I'll be doing this on a regular basis because it's smoked, but I will definitely eat this before the end of the month. This month, my water month. And this one here is lemon and cracked pepper. Has the yellow wrapper. And let's see what's in this one. Sardines, water, spices, salt, flavoring, sodium phosphate. Doesn't sound good. Oh, and there's sugar in this one. So I definitely won't be having that one next month. No sugar added. I'm not going to waste it. So I will eat it, but I'll be eating it this month. I will probably concentrate on these kind. And I can always add oils to it, like I add olive oil or my own lemon juice. And I know what I'm eating because there's only 2 ingredients. It's sardines and water, spring water. And this one here is sardine steaks, and I was wondering what the difference was. And on the back it just says bite-sized sardines and spring water. That's all that's in there. So I'll be eating that too. And if I don't feel well just eating sardines, I will give it a good shot. But if I feel like I'm shaky or, my blood sugar's going too low, then I will just add regular food, healthy food. But for the first 3 days, that's what I'm going to be doing. And so that's why I thought I'd mention this stuff to you and to why I'm doing it. So you could call it a fad, but if a doctor, well, you could check it out for yourself and you can decide. And if it's not something that you want to do, maybe you want to at least add these things to your diet because there's a lot of benefits to the sardines. So I don't want to do this too long. So I'm going to leave it at that. Leave a comment and let me know if you are participating with me in Nutrition Month or you're just checking in, that's fine. But if you are participating, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to do my videos a little differently and just tell people what I'm doing by using, little clips through the week to show you what I'm doing, rather than explaining everything, like explaining how the sugar works in the body and stuff like that. I don't need to be explaining all of that if you're not actually doing this with me. And that's fine if you're not. I just want to know if you are, because if somebody needs help, I will definitely do my best to help them. But if this is my journey, and it's just me and you're just checking in, I'm okay with that. But just let me know if you are actually doing this. If not, don't worry. But I'm just going to do my videos a little differently if that's the case. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. Take care. And keep drinking your water. I want to report quickly that I had a full 8 hours sleep. I was sleepy last night, read a little bit, very short period of time, and I got up 10 minutes before my alarm clock. So it's working, and I have a lot more energy, and I think I said a lot less since the beginning of the month. So take care, and I'll see you again soon.